Welcome to the country. I just pulled up to the lake here this morning. Had a cold front come through last night. Rained a little bit. Got a north wind this morning. It's cloudy. I'm over here on the riprap bank. Oh, be careful on these rocks. See if I can catch me a fish here this morning. Real quick. Get you guys sit up here. Yeah, that's good enough right there. Alright guys, well, here. There we go. I've got this bomber tied on. This is a repaint that I did back during the winter. Be a good morning to run into something, I think. Kind of cool out. You never know what you're going to run into when you come out here. I'm going to pitch around on this riprap. And I might pick up some live bait here in a minute. I got some earthworms with me. If I had a bluegill or two, I'd throw out for some catfish. Don't have any bait for catfish. Might be a good morning to catch a smallmouth out there. One that needs a top water. I wonder what I got in the box. Alright guys, let's walk up here to see what I got in the box. I got the urge for a topwater all of a sudden. I got a bunch of lures and stuff with me. Let's see what I got here. Oh. There's my worms. I left them in the truck last night. Oh, they're okay. See what we got for topwater lures. Really see nothing in there. Oh. Let's see what we got in the Old pelican case. Hey, we got a whopper plopper, couple whopper ploppers. Some Rapalas. Hey, look at this. Oh, look right here. Look what I got. It's not a topwater really, but look at that. That's a Bagley. That is a Bagley right there. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put on this Bagley. We'll just have to wait for another day for the bomber. Get some leader. I'm using 20-pound big game is my leader. I use 30-pound big game as my leader if I'm fishing glide baits and stuff. I like this 20-pound for throwing a little bit smaller lures. Alright. This guy will run a little bit more shallow than the bomber. And I gotta get the hooks off the bomber. I don't like storing my lures with the hooks on them. Reach in there and try to get a lure out of your box. They're all tangled up. And you get a hook in your finger. Plus, if you take the hooks off, you can put a lot more lures in boxes with the hooks off of them. Alright guys, there we go. Made us a switch right there to a Bagley. I don't have any time this morning, guys. Me and Tammy's planning on going to the city today for a little bit. So I'm very limited on the time that I have this morning. I can go fishing while she gets ready. And by the time I get back, she'll be ready to go. You know how women are. Uh-oh. Alright, now gotta make an adjustment to her reel since we changed lures. I just missed him. Can you believe that? Holy cow. That was the first cast with the Bagley. I just missed a fish right there. Dang it. I was reeling it back in to make another cast. I didn't have my reel adjusted for it. Got him. Got him that time. Can you believe that happened? Don't you get off of there. Stay on there. Can you believe it? The Bagley. Holy cow. I missed that fish on the first cast. I didn't adjust my reel for that lighter lure. I threw it back in there and he nailed it. That was a cool one. Holy cow. Was that awesome or what? I can't believe that happened. Man, the Bagley. You never know what you're going to run into when you come out here, guys. Holy cow. I missed that fish on the very first cast with it. Look at that. That's not a big bass, but who cares? That was fun. That was awesome. That's pretty far. Not far enough. Got him. Big one. That's a big fish. That's a good one. Holy cow. Stay on there. Holy cow. Come here, you. Get up here. I got you. Holy mackerel. That was cool. That fish came out of there and nailed that thing right by the bank. Oh, I got him. I got him. Oh, man. Holy mackerel. Look at that fish. You never know what you're going to run into when you come out here. I can't believe it. Guys, I wasn't even going to fish this morning. Me and Tammy had a trip planned to the city. And she said it's going to be about an hour and a half before she got ready to go. I said, well, an hour and a half, I can go to the lake, catch a fish in an hour and a half. I left those pliers up there at the truck. I got it. So I could come out here real quick on the riprap. And look what happened. And look what happened. There you go, guys. That's a good one right there. Man, that fish is pretty skinny. Needs to feed up a little bit, but fish are in rough shape after the spawn. Easy now, easy. I'll get you back. There you go. Man, the Bagley, that thing. Holy cow. I'm just wondering if I can do that again. That fish came out of nowhere. It's crazy how you can't see those fish. You cannot see them. And all of a sudden, just bam, they're there. All right, guys, out of time for this morning. What a neat little trip this morning. The Bagley. Just wasn't feeling that bomber for some reason and tied that Bagley on. Look what happened. So you never know what you're going to run into when you come out here. But for right now, I've got to get out of here. Stay tuned for the next video, guys. You never know what I'm going to decide to tie on. Something old or something new. Something handmade or something blue. I want to thank you guys for watching.